This is the continued presentation for the internship project for Christopher Proulx. We're on the slide for acceleration tactics. The professional communities will leverage staff strengths to share skills, to train teachers to become content creators or presenters that can share their skills through YouTube videos or through collaboration in PLCs, encourage innovation in the classroom, let the teachers create engaging lessons that champion that also have assessments and are rigorous. Progress monitoring through the SSDS data as well as the NJDOE school report. The alignment with the Riverside District's goals, and utilizing the career pathway program that I mentioned before. The institutional processes that can be changed to support this, the restorative justice practices, Hearts Before Smarts, which is a program that my mentor believes in that I will be learning more about, essentially saying that if we don't create meaningful relationships with our students, they won't listen to or engage with what we're teaching them. Jostens Renaissance and the FISH, which were mentioned earlier. The Truancy Diversion Program, which is aimed to meet the CUSAC recommendations for a corrective action plan related to attendance. Onboarding new hires to acclimate them to this culture, this new wanted, desired culture. And succession planning, that you can plan to train your next future teachers and coworkers to then continue that change initiative when they are hired, here in Riverside or anywhere. Description of the internship site. So Riverside Township School Districts is 3 schools. All of the levels take place on one site. The elementary school, middle school, and high school. There's the list of students and teachers, and a noticeable only one principal at the Riverside Middle School. So she is pulling a lot of weight and doing a lot of work. This is her SMART goal creation from a few years ago, and you can notice that it is similar to a lot of districts, that it's focused on ELA, language acquisition, math, and also chronic absenteeism, which, based on the CUSAC recommendations from just this year, it's still an ongoing problem. Implementation timeline. I plan to go through this month by month and continually update shared documents. So every little project will have a Google document that's shared that will have a running record of when I'm completing work and links to that work, and that will link to the log of field experience hours. The key items that I've written here: the Blue Ribbon School application, Jostens Renaissance, the Career Pathway Program, NJPBSIS, and multi-tiered systems of support, interviews with key stakeholders, administrators, and department leaders, and a staff meeting that I will work together with my mentor about creating YouTube content and leveraging staff abilities to build organizational capacity. Summer activities: I'll meet with my mentor and outline specific things I can do. Create an Instagram and YouTube channel content with educational best practices, and promote my individual brand, and then can be used for future trainings and on content creation. Review the application for Blue Ribbon Schools, Riverside's onboarding process, to interview their union representatives and see how the creation of the contract between the teachers and the district represents a mutual support for what is best for students. Plan and create calendar of events. This is a big one for my mentor. A calendar of events and professional development that will continue the culture change and support, staff morale boosting. Meet with and reflect on professional development agenda and topic selection process. How is PD time spent, and how can that be leveraged to reduce teacher stress? Look at the SMART goals and accompanying data, and move into the fall. In the fall, I will attend parent and community events, staff meetings, professional development, Work with administrators at every grade level at Riverside, which is very cool because all of the buildings are on one central campus, and document behavior programs and truancy intervention strategies, incentives, academic support hours for high-risk students for attendance for chronic absenteeism. Meet with Riverside's BA, business administrator, to see what their budget challenges are related to the state funding changes as a result of Abbott v. Burke. Meet with the superintendent about positive behavior and culture building, and specifically Jostens. Attend all the BOE meetings that will take place, and track how those BOE meetings, Board of Education meetings, align with the district goals. Here are the NELP, the National Educational Leadership Preparation Standards, and how they link with my proposed activities. The mission and vision, attend board meetings, the Labor Management Collaborative, which is taking place, which is designed to support the collaboration between union and teachers and the management and administrators to support students. Attend New Jersey Educators Association Summer Leadership, plan a PD calendar, attend Audubon School District's Improvement Plan, that's my home district, attend Early Childhood Advisory Councils for my daughter who's in pre-K, moving into pre-K 4. Interview the superintendent about district goal creation. How did he come up with his goals, and what was that process like? Ethics and professional norms. Reflect on my bus duties here and how that unfolded, and how I was able to communicate with the different staff members without alienating them with my perceived authority over them. Review the HIV process. Reflect on being a mentor teacher to a new hire, which happened to me recently. Interview a child psychologist. Meeting minutes from PLCs, the Jostens Renaissance, staff conflicts resolution, and how that relates to the culture change initiative. And and plan a presentation on 7 norms of collaboration. Standard 3, equity, inclusiveness, and cultural responsiveness. Interview special education staff and adopt or at least look at what their forms are for data collection on students. I can plan a running event with a social group that I'm engaged with, Run 856, and work together with residents to plan events that support the connection between all public schools and their surrounding communities. Partner with the Greater South Jersey Chorus to support the arts at Riverside, see what is possible there. I can offer ukulele, piano, voice, and drum lessons to the Riverside staff to demonstrate how PLCs can be used to share skills between staff members. Gather data from weekly lesson celebrations. Lessons of the week was mentioned before. And look at the NJDOE school report data, and look at second language learning inclusion in the curriculum itself in Riverside. Standard 4, learning and instruction. Collaborate with teachers to find curriculum resources and ideas. How can music and art be integrated in interdisciplinary learning? How can second language learning, Spanish or any other languages, be integrated into curriculum? Share skills via YouTube, and specifically a song that I came up with a paraprofessional recently, Canasta de Frutas, which is fruit basket, and how can that be used next October for Spanish Heritage Month. Work to record several songs to standardize norms throughout the school, maybe even a school song. Host a ukulele club. Interview administrators about IXL and the math online program. And interview members, I'm going to have to try and move this screen here. There you go. Interview members of the SKIP team to understand norms and goals. Work with Riverside School District administrators to learn newsletter creation skills, if it uses S'more or another platform, and collaborate with attendance officers regarding truancy diversionary initiatives to early intervention. Interview athletic director and discuss how the sports are funded and how students are included in those co-curricular activities. Marching band in the same way, and attend back-to-school nights, art shows, music performances, and sporting events. Operations and management, attend board meetings and compare agenda with the district goals, review the budget and meet with the business administrator, create a sample schedule for the school for events and celebrations, and also look at the daily schedule of when classes happen and what requirements are needed. Then that's something I'm going to work with my mentor about. Request training and administrate to create a sample newsletter mentioned before with SMORE. Review the process for state data collection and testing, and present, and how do you present that data then back to the stakeholders at a board meeting or something like that, and maybe even create a mock presentation of the attendance data. Participate in 6th grade orientation and help with a survey of those students. Building organizational professional capacity, the Jostens Renaissance training, create a shared document about basically all of this, and each one will get its own shared document. Encourage staff in the building to create PD presentations, and then they can even start creating content. One example is to hire an outside dance teacher that can come in and teach a line dancing to the teachers. I thought that would be fun. Outline process for the Blue Ribbon School of Excellence, and create a week in the life of a Riverside administrator to demonstrate how busy these administrators can get and how teachers should support them. The leaders can only succeed if the whole team is succeeding. The internship itself over the summer specifically, I'll reflect on the experiences of mentoring a new teacher, create and improve PowerPoints that outline the Danielson evaluation framework to new teachers for onboarding, attend Riverside Middle Schools basically half of the week, and work on various tasks like clerical processes, office organization, calendar creation, event planning, fundraisers, budgets, HIB documentation, newsletters, observations, and social media posts and staff mediation. Here is the references. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you very much.